What's up, homos? Here we go. I did my Springfield GI last night, right here. I noticed it was dry, and I was feeling the ejection port and all, and it was all real dried up and all. I was like, man, this thing needs to be conditioned. Now, when I say conditioned, I'll show you what I mean. This is not rocket science. This is a dummy video. You know what I mean? I call it a dummy video because I don't think I'm going to be able to teach you anything here. But I might put something in your head that maybe you forgot about. As you know, 1911s are steel, and steel needs to be conditioned once in a while. And I'll tell you, some guy sent me this a long time ago, and I looked at it, I'm like, that's cool, it's just another gun oil. Last night I said, let me try this stuff, and man, I am amazed by it. I mean, it's like a homemade sticker on there. It's called Weapon Shield. It's the oil, okay? It's not the rag. And I love this. This is good. This is great for what I'm about to do, okay? I like Ballistol too, don't get me wrong, but this is really good for what I'm about to do. Weapon Shield. I like this stuff. I'm going to get more of that wherever I get it, wherever I can find it. Here's my GI. Here's my Kimber. And I'm going to condition the Kimber. Now, as you can see, the GI, if you see it, I don't know if you notice it, you see how nice it looks? It looks, last night I conditioned my GI last night. It was all dried up. The parts were dry, the ejection port was dry, and you know, the grease in the slide evaporated, and you know, every couple months you need to do this. So this one's finished, so I'll put this aside. I should be doing it over on the other table, but I don't know, I'm just comfortable here. I don't know why. Psychological. Alright, let's check the Kimber for safety. We got the VZ grips on there. We're going to the bunker tomorrow to see Howard. We're going to get some grips for the Colt. We're going to show you everything Howard's got in his 1911 world. He knows a lot about 1911s. You think I know about 1911s? He puts me to shame. Okay? Yeah, we're going to ask a lot of fucking questions about the 1911. This don't feel too bad. It's because I use Ballistol on it. The shit lasts forever, man. I swear, it's still slick. It's still very slick. Ballistol's the shit. It really is. Can't believe it. This gun's been sitting in my safe for months, dudes. Months, and it's still moist. But we're going to do it anyway, just to go through the action. Because this one dried out. The GI dried out. Okay. Remember about, you know, steel. Steel has porosity. Porosity is microscopic little holes, just like this mesh, but you can't see it. And what happens is moisture gets in there, and then it creates rust underneath the finish. Now, to prevent that, just like your skin, you want to it's like you're moisturizing your gun. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's the same thing. So you want to condition the steel. I was going to show you something. I was going to get a piece of steel and then heat it with a torch, and I wanted you to see all the moisture come out of it. I was going to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Just to show you that you can't see it, it's inside. Just on a larger scale, of course. I love this Kimber. I love the finish. I love the finish. It's all the way around the same. You know, the Colt has the shiny side and then flat on top. I'm not a big fan of that. You know, I like it all around the same, just like this one. This is Parkerized. This is bluing. Of course, it's coming off the edges because it just does. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't get mad. I mean, don't get concerned when your gun's bluing's coming off. It makes it more personal, doesn't it? It's just like it tells a story, or it's from you handling it. It's your personal usage. So look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? Don't get all like, oh no, the bluing's come off. Now, a scratch is a different story. I can't deal with a scratch. You know what I'm saying? But if you're having normal wear, it's like I said, like an old comfortable pair of shoes or an old baseball glove you kept all your life. And that's how you look at it. And you won't get all freaked out when you start seeing wear. These 1911s will outlast you. They ain't like the polymer guns. You know, the polymer guns, you know, after a while the guide springs break and shit, because they do. These don't. Everything's steel and they just last forever, you know. Occasionally, I'm sure something happens, but if you look at the big picture, there's not many times you have to really replace parts on a 1911, even though there is a lot of parts. A lot of Glock people go, "Oh, there's a lot of parts," but yeah, you barely ever have to replace them because they're all steel. You know what I mean? I mean, guys like us. I mean, if you're going to shooting competitions and putting fucking 50,000 rounds a year through your gun, yeah, of course you're going to, you know, replace parts. But guys like us, guys like me, I'll probably never have to replace a part. But it does occasionally happen because some 1911s have MIM parts in them, and sometimes they'll chip or they'll break. You know what I'm saying? But it's very unlikely. You're good to go if you got yourself a good one. I like to get a Rock Island Armory. I'm thinking about getting one. Just none of the gun stores around here, around my area, sell them. I gotta get them in a gun show. I'm way off topic, ain't I? I just woke up. So let's take the Kimber apart. It's all safe. Someone called me a safety Sally. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, I'm a safety Sally. It doesn't matter. When I take it apart, I leave it cocked in case I have to move the slide a little bit, because these Kimbers are made tighter than a crab's butt, right? Alright, make sure I'm in frame. I'm using my other camera so I can't see if I'm in frame. Okay. All I'm going to do is condition the 1911. And these Kimbers have strong springs in them. I've always said that. They got extra, they're like extra thick. I think they're wolf springs. Okay, take out my bushing. Still wet. This one don't have to be done, man. I should go get my Colt. I think that one. No, I just did the Colt. I'm just going to show you. Ballast does the shit. What can I say? But we're going to use weapon shield this time. Okay. Oh man, arthritis is killing me today. Killing me. And what I'll do is just take it all apart. See, it's all nice and wet. I'm not going to touch the frame. I should have did a video on the GI because it was really, really dry. It's all wet. That's good. So all I'm going to do is get this weapon shield. Alright, just put a... How about you open it? A dot and a dot, that's all. And just rub it in. This is really good for the steel. It really is. Like I said, it's like you're moisturizing your skin. It's the same fucking thing. Don't put it on your balls. Alright. Rub it in real good. Now if you're one of them rough guys that throw your 1911s around, you're going to think this video is gay shit. See, this is what I like about the Kimbers though. See the edges? How they're rounded off? Very finished. You don't feel no, I don't feel no sharp edges on the Kimber. That's why you pay more money for them. There's a little more machine work goes into the Kimber. And they're made really tight. Look how nice that looks. And a weapon shield has a nice smell to it. It don't smell like a chemical. It has a nice smell. Oh yeah. Alright. Just kidding. Relax, Mike. Alright. Talking about extreme firearms. He's probably touching himself right now. He's a good dude. Alright. Slide's done. That's all. I'm not going to do the inside because it's lubricated. And you don't want to over lubricate your guns. Fine. No, you don't want to do that. I know a lot of guys do that. They have all this grease in there. It's like, what the fuck? I said, what the hell you think it is? A fucking crankshaft? It's a friggin' gun, dude. Relax with the grease. Okay. Now, a dot and dot. That's all. Don't overdo it. Just want to get enough to absorb into the steel, and you don't want too much excess. You don't want your gun all real slippery either. You want it just enough to make it function properly. Everyone bitches because Kimber buffs their barrels only 3/4 around and it's rough. That is stupid. I don't know why they do that. I'm not touching it. You can't fix that because it's without making it look like shit, because it's not finished at all down here, so you really have to get into it. No, I'm not doing it. Check my barrel. Looks like a mirror. Your barrel should look like a friggin' mirror when you look in there. You should be able to see your nasty fucking nose hairs. You should be able to see your face. Now I'm looking in there, and there's a couple spots I missed, cleaning wise, but okay, that's good. And you probably have enough on your fingers just to do the full-length guide rod here. This is a full-length guide rod. I never knew. I really don't get the advantage of it. I know it keeps the spring in line more. It like the springs on the whole thing. Like a regular size guide rod's this big, and the spring tends to bunch up like this, because this goes in here. So it's less of that. I guess maybe it keeps the gun more stable and accurate. That's what I think. Okay, now rub the frame down. As long as you have enough on your hands that you see a change in the steel when you're rubbing it, that's enough. You don't want your gun all greasy. What if you have to use it? You know what I mean? You'd be like fucking trying to hold a bar of soap. You'd be fucking slipping all over the place. That's why, you know, you don't overdo anything. See all the finish coming off the grip safety? I don't give a shit about that. That's cool. I did that. That's from me handling it. You know, that's cool. Okay, that's pretty much it. The steel's conditioned. I'm gonna put it back together. And even these kind of grips, they love a little bit of oil, a little bit, because they have anything with pores. They have pores in it. Yeah, I seen that Flyers game last night. I know you guys don't want to talk about hockey, but there's a couple guys that like it. I think they got fucking, the Bruins got lucky. Even the Bruin fans admitted it. They're like, wow. The guy told me, he's like, man, they got lucky. That, you know, they did. I don't want to sound like a fag, like, oh, your team got lucky, but they really did. They had 2 bullshit goals. Whatever. It's the way it goes. What are you gonna do? That back in there. Okay. And this is what I do every couple months, and it's fun. I like to do it. You know what I mean? Now, granted, your polymer guns like your Glock and your XD, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this today. Okay. I don't see why. I mean, unless it's like fucking, even this you should do it. Unless they've been sitting around for a fucking year. I'm just saying, these 1911s are beautiful, but you gotta take care of them. Okay. That's in there. Safety on, so the slide don't move around on me. This has got grease on it. This is the bushing. It's good to do this to your revolvers. Anything that has real high-end steel or precious machining. Good guns like that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, you know, guns that just fucking, they're just guns. I'm talking about guns with character. Guns with character, like this. Now that fucking thing hurts your fingers, so what we do is we get a pen. Plastic, don't use metal. Always use plastic. But you will fuck that plug up. You can always get another one. That's it. Take that off. That looks better. It's ready for operation now. I don't have to worry about it malfunctioning because of neglect. You know what I mean? Man, it's got a light ass trigger in that. That's it. That's what I do. What do you think of this? I don't know. Stupid video? Anything that I do with my guns, I share with you. That's something else that I do. Now it's good. That thing's good for another couple months. Another couple months, I'll do it again. So if you feel your gun, if it's dry, if it feels grimy and it's real dry just because it's been sitting, take it all apart. Get yourself some weapon shield. This stuff's great. Or Ballistol, or gun oil, and hook it up. I recommend the weapon shield. I like it. Very, very cool. All right, guys. As far as the shirts go, I'm waiting on the art guy today. He's supposed to call me today. I will give them till I got two shirt companies now I'm dealing with, because I'm going to see who's going to be more reliable. It's 9:18 in the morning. I'm going to wait till about noon. If I don't hear from anyone, I'm going to have to start fucking bugging people. Ain't it ridiculous? All right, going to the bunker tomorrow. Get ready.